as a bastard, orphan, son of a whore, and a Scotsman, dropped in the middle of a forgotten spot in the Caribbean, by providence impoverished in squalor. Grow up to be a hero and a scholar. The $10 founding father without a father got a lot. Father by working a lot harder, by being a lot smarter, by being a self-starter by 14. They put him in charge of a trading charter? I don't know. And every day when slaves were being carted and slaughtered away across the waves. It's been so long. Hey family, today I'm gonna talk about my experience at IMPROv, my first experience at IMPROv. Anyway, yo, check out the fit. I made sure to like stay in my comfortable. It's not comfortable. Is it? It's comfortable. My very festive outfit. Come on, we're gonna give me a little twirl. Give me a little twirl, like 180 twirl, y'all. Yeah. Yo, check it. The boot cut. Oh, I'm so falling. Fuck. Okay. Guys, I'm so funny. So, also, I went to Claire's yesterday on an impromptu shopping spree with my wife. We went on a little date. We got Mongolian barbecue, and then I went to Claire's, and then I went to TJ Maxx. Because I don't have any freaking Marshalls nearby, and I wasn't trying to get to Home Goods. So, I went to TJ Maxx. And I got this adorable little guy. He was begging me to take him home, and so I took him home. He's so silly. I let him burn for the whole night last night. Anyway, yeah. So, we did introductions at IMPROv. By the way, I was like cracked up on caffeine because I needed to get the fuck out of the house, and I needed to write an essay, which I might do a little reading of, because like, why the fuck not? And it's so weird, the camera. Oh yeah, this is a new camera, guys, and I got it for $30 off eBay. What was I talking about? I got out of the house early because I needed to get my essay done. And I went to a coffee shop, and I got a Mexican mocha, and I wrote a musical analysis on Bring Your Own Bombs by System of a Down, and explored its anti-war sentiment. Yeah! And then at 11 o'clock, I drove over to the theater, and I accidentally parked in a 15-minute spot, and then I was like, I gotta repark, and yo, my parallel parking game, it's so good. Also, me acting like a total crackhead right now is the caffeine. Anyway, yeah, we started introductions, and like I was the last person to be introduced. And beside me was this man named Marvin Gaye, and we were both improv virgins together. So we both lost our improv virginity today. And they were like, "Hey, give me your name, give us your pronouns, and then a reason why you came here." And y'all, I'm so naturally funny. I'm so funny. I was like, "Hi, I'm Daniel Fungus. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm here because I got a less than satisfactory grade on a recent college exam, and I'm trying to learn how to deal with the randomness of life." And they were like, "Oh my god, we should record you for a testimonial." I'm like, yes! Put my face on the internet. Like I am right now. So, I really don't know much to say. I think it was an in the moment type of thing. Like, I'm really cherishing role playing with these strangers, and I've been missing it. So I was like a theater kid in middle school, and I've been really getting back into listening to all my musical music and shit. And you know what? This is theater kid all the way. I'm at an improv class. And it was so fun. And I know I'm the type of person to have like initiative and like, hey, if no one's gonna step up, I'll do it because I just want to get this shit done. And I found myself, I'm like, wow, I really have this power. And so after we did like the no exercises where your partner is suggesting a place to travel with a person saying no, and then a yes but where they agree but they make an excuse, and then a yes, I like what I like about that, and I think that's where we ended. Yeah. So there were some like name exercises, our minds to get warmed up, our bodies to get energized, and cult chanting bunny bunny. And it was very nice. And then we got to the performance where there were 2 scenes. 6 people would be on stage, and the exercise is called Meanwhile. So the audience puts out a suggestion, and the stage has to create the first scene based on that. And then some people on the sides jump in and say, meanwhile, at another closely related area, this is what's happening. Then they play out that scene, and then people just keep interrupting meanwhile and start a new scene until like the whole story's played out. And so I was part of the first group because we were just like all on stage doing the exercises, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna stay up here and be one of the first groups. And the prompt was a box with a snow globe in it, and I can't tell it as funny as it was to probably see it, but I fucking took that shit and ran with it. And I was the first one to step up, and my partner, who also stepped up, I treated them as a cashier, and I was like, hey, I've got it's like, how much is this snow globe? I wanted to get it as a gift for my wife. It's the holiday season. And she's like, oh, it's $29.99. And I'm like, oh, that's great. That's a great price because I like the little murder scene that's happening in the snow globe because my wife's a true crime fan. And then I'm like, yeah, that's a great price. So I'm going to get my wallet out. And then somebody said, meanwhile. And then they explored like one of the scenes was like the executive office of the snow globe company, and was like, what else should we put into this? Because it's like, we've already have the nativity scene. Let's make reggaeton snow globes. And a little bit of banter. I went back in. Meanwhile, there's another customer that overhears the conversation and is like, and my character was this religious woman. I was like, I just overheard them talking about a murder scene in a snow globe. That's like sadistic. Like when Christmas is supposed to be about Jesus. And my partner was like, I know, that's like demonic. We should give them some pamphlets. And I'm like, that's a great idea. I'm going to pray for them. What church do you go to? And I'm like, damn, I didn't know I had this power in me. But I do. Anyway, it was a great experience. After we got off stage, the other group, oh my god, the other group did a performance based on the suggestion of a giraffe, and it turned into Doolittle's living in a family, being able to talk to animals, and it ended in a protest that people wanted to talk to animals too. And I'm like, how did we get here? What universes are we making? And that's amazing! I'm so demure. Anyway, oh my god, it's been 10 minutes and I've like said barely anything. I'm gonna read my essay. Because after that, I was so hyped up. I was like, oh my god, this is so amazing. So amazing. I'm gonna go to the library and take this great energy into doing the rest of my essay. And it's crazy that before I got to the cafe to do my work, I was very tense. Based off of meditating on why I get so triggered. I'm taking back that word triggered. I know it was like a thing you cringe about, and it's like, oh my god, these woke people are so fucking snowflakes and they're always triggered. I've been meditating for like 4 days in a row now, and it's like, I know there's some answer on why I get so reactionary. Also, this isn't my full fit. Like, I should have came in with my lipstick. Oh my god, $26 Fenty lipstick. Is it worth it? I don't know. I'm like paying for Rihanna's baby's diapers, And what I have is hot chocolate. It's number 3. Oh my god. You can't even freaking see that. Wait. Can it focus? It says Fenty Beauty anyway. It's brown! It's brown and it's so fab. Like, look at this shit. Oh my god. I just put $6 on my lips right now. Back to the reading. The anti-war sentiment of System of a Down's BYOB. The Roman poet Horace once said, Dulce et decorum est pro patria mori. It is sweet and fitting to die for one's country. Could war be as sweet as a party? Our country seems to tell us so. The heavy metal band System of a Down says it's BYOB, but instead of bring your own booze, it's bring your own bombs. Contrary to pop music's happy, uplifting, and relatable words, metal music's lyrical content provides social commentary through aggressive sound, and so BYOB by System of a Down poses an intensely confrontational anti-war perspective. Exploring war as a party, from the sound that accompanies their lyrics, the symbol being elaborated through imagery and point of reference, System of a Down exposes and questions the nature of war after centuries of lies that claimed it is worth celebrating. The instrumentals and vocals, paired with words written by singer-songwriters Serj Tankian and Darren Malakian, address the different players in war, whether those be orchestrators or bystanders. The song begins with a barked "You!" and a hurried question in a fright scream, "What are you listening for?" before directly calling out, "Barbarisms by Barbaras with pointed heels! Victorious kneel for brand new spanking deals, marching forward hypocritic and hypnotic computers. You depend on our protection, yet you feed us lies from the tablecloth." The use of a fast tempo of loud instrumentals along with a cadence that makes it sung like a march create correlations between war and consumerism. People march forward for deals on heels, while there are people who march in war and experience horrors. Most civilians remain unaware of the extent of the violence by being distracted by screens, and they hypocritically send more people to war to defend democracy, their freedom, and a free market to continue buying shoes. Mention of a tablecloth is a staple of domestic life and wealth. They raise children in such a peaceful home, yet tell them to go to war to their unsuspecting death. There's a transition while Tonkian sings the pre-chorus, la 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 la, woo! absent-mindedly, unseriously, as if nothing's wrong. The perspective shifts to those who gave into the lie, while the music mellows out and slows down to play the chorus in a pop tune. Everybody's going to the party, have a real good time. Dancing in the desert, blowing up the sunshine. The Armenian-American members of System of a Down wrote the song as a protest to the Iranian war taking place in 2005. The line "dancing in the desert" refers to the war, or this party, taking place in the Middle East. You dance at a party, but this image in the context of war is of people dodging bullets or getting struck by them, with enough dynamics to look like dancing. A lot of parties also feature smoking, fog machines, and flashing lights, yet with war in mind, incendiaries and smoke cover up the sunshine, as well as bombs being their own little exploding suns. By being a melody you can enjoy dancing to, the imagery may not dawn on the partygoer before the music goes back to aggressive instrumentals and yelling. The lyrics become more argumentative and accusatory towards the government. Kneeling roses disappearing into Moses' dry mouth, breaking into Fort Knox, stealing our intentions. Hangers sitting, drifting on, crying freedom! Handed to obsolescence, still you feed us lies from the tablecloth. Continuing to explore the events in the desert, it is referred to as Moses' dry mouth, a biblical allusion to Moses being in that geographical area. The lyrics provide a disheartening image of bleeding soldiers dying and sinking in sand with the term kneeling roses. It could have been any other red thing, but to describe a red flower provides a sense of the innocents in the people who were unfortunately sent to war. The only power with access to Fort Knox, the United States gold reserves and army base, is the Treasury Department. American wealth is managed by the government, and with our intentions to have our tax dollars go back to pay in service of the people, it is instead largely used to fund the military. All these bases send men to fight in the Middle East for its oil reserves, and claim that the war is for the maintenance of American freedom. Lives continue to be wasted for this arbitrary cause. We get the oil, we burn the oil, we make stuff from the oil. All this contributes to more ecological destruction that slowly kills the planet, and the new products available to the market, made from oil, make our lives more useless and our minds more mindless. This is our obsolescence. We are lied to through the colored television in our comfortable homes that this is all okay and normal. After another chorus, the point of view changes again from the expository voice shouting social commentary to the party attending screeching, "Blast off! It's party time, and we don't live in a fascist nation! Blast off! It's party time, and where the fuck are you?" Blast off is a fun term to get a party started, but also a fitting link to the blasting of missiles. People attending this party are so sorely unaware to the point of delusion. They believe and want to convince others that we don't live in a fascist nation to encourage more to come. This party is happening. It is the place to be. So it's bewildering that you're missing out. Where the fuck are you? To also start the song off with the rough sounding "you," the one short word to get your attention, serves as a reference to the Uncle Sam poster of the United States personified symbol wanting you to recruit in the U.S. Army. The country and its massive patriotic people are asking you to come to the party. They want you there. But some are still concerned about the morality of the situation. Repeatedly, Tonkian and Malakian ask, why don't presidents fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why don't presidents fight the war? Why do they always send the poor? Why do they always send the poor? Why do they always send the poor? The singers speak of political powers in the third person because the song is supposed to provoke us, the people, to start questioning war's reality. If this party is so great, why don't the powers that want to participate why don't the powers that be want to participate, and why are people that are indispensable to them indispensable? Oops. I used the wrong word. Dispensable. To them, encouraged to attend. What's the word? What's the definition of dispensable? Able to be replaced or done without. God damn. I need to resubmit my thing. In modern day, the duality of the media has allowed people to see the brutalities of war and also be manipulated into convictions of us versus them. Since the Vietnam War, largely national anti-war sentiment was born and is now more widespread. Yet the government still has its way of luring money-conscious youth to participate in war, such as offering free education and military benefits. It's useful to be aware of the extent we encourage, stay ignorant to, or engage in violence. The furious noise of System of a Down's BYOB is a sure way to wake us up. Bars. And I gotta go back and change that. Today, I was supposed to do some art on camera and like really embrace the improv of it, because I was inspired by David Cho's silly little videos, and I haven't made art in a while. It's like I know I went to like a little theater thing today and that was my act of creativity, but also that was my performing art and I wanted to do my visual art. So, are we gonna get into that? We're gonna get into it. I was thinking of a clown photo. Let's see. Truth through the night. Proof that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Thank you. Thank you. No! It's freaking despicable that I didn't catch that before I freaking submitted my damn thing. That's what it is. Close your eyes, give me your hand, darling. Do you feel my heart beating? Do you understand? Or am I only dreaming? And it's burning, an eternal flame. Say my name. Sunshine and rain, I done the pain. Okay. So we have this board on top of my laundry that I need to get folding, and my wonderful snowball. And that is in the way. God damn. So, normally I'd put it in portrait mode. I put the orientation of the paper in portrait mode, but we're feeling a bit creative today. We're feeling a bit improvisational today. So, It is in landscape. And I got these silky crayons from my wife. Grateful. Hashtag blessed. We're gonna go with blue today. So, I'm feeling today, I felt very bipolar. So we're gonna do a clown with two halves of a face. And you probably can't see that. So, I'm gonna make it darker if you can see. Hopefully you can see. You can see a little bit. Okay. And you know what? I've been feeling a bit elfy today, and my wife said if I were a what's it called? A mythical creature, I'd be an elf. And you know what? Today I'm feeling the other half of me being red. And this really reminds me of the heat miser from Frosty the Snowman. And we're also gonna give that, yeah. And recently, I've been feeling on the verge of a breakdown, cause school, being a STEM student is a bit too much. Like, tired of it. So we're gonna do RGB. RG, this is green for the hair. And I mentioned that I want to have a breakdown because I've been thinking of, I've been really in the mood to just like cut my hair again into the clown, my clown haircut. The one I had with all this shaved off, and then I only had the sides. So yeah, we have that. I think this is a very like neatly done, and I kind of don't want it to be neatly done because this is improv. But you know what? If I'm just too talented, I'm sorry. I'm just too talented. Okay. And you know what? Let's do some black for some anime eyes. I haven't done anime in such a while. Our clown is gonna have anime eyes. Drawing fairy tale. I used to draw fairy tale characters in like elementary school, and I think that is what really advanced my art skills. So when people say practice, all you had to do to draw better is practice, truly, just draw some of your favorite anime characters and eventually you'll learn. I also used to draw a shit ton of My Little Pony. I made my own pony, and I learned drawing that way too. And we're gonna give this like little uwu kawaii clown a nose and a little teeny anime nose, and a little fucking thin ass smile. Okay. Let's give them yellow eyes. I'll do some orange eyes and hope that they show up on camera. This drawing is a bit shameful. I'm not really vibing with it, but are we supposed to? No. We're just supposed to show our emotions, so let's fucking go crazy. I say let's go crazy as I fucking carefully do this shit. Sure, Maya, sure. You're very convincing on how art really helps heal the soul. I don't need to convince anybody on anything. You should have your own opinions and your own experiences. Let's get into the freaking clown makeup because I feel like clown makeup is really what makes it. Oh God! I'm gonna outline the green hair. The green. It's got a little bang going on. Oh my God. And then some wispy hair. I love how like silky these crayons are. It reminds me of oil pastels. I'm gonna make this face more kawaii. Kawaii desu? I don't know what that means. Don't tell me what it means. Okay. So if this is supposed to be our clown, it's gonna be a sad clown on one side and then an angry clown on the other because it's just got duality. We've got a tear running down on one side and concerned eyebrows. Oh wow. And then on the other side, we've got angry eyebrows that go through the middle of the hair. It's triggering me right now because that eyebrow looks like an integral symbol. I hate integrals. You know what? We have to just convince ourselves that we love integrals. I love integrals so fucking much. And let's give it a scar. Cause you know what? I'm so angry. I get into fights often. And it can't be a clown without its clown nose. So what color are you gonna make that? Let's make it teal. Honk honk, honk honk. I'm gonna outline it with some orange for extra emphasis. And you know what? Let's make the smile orange. Smile, smile, smile. Come on and smile. Come on and smile. I was thinking of doing an introduction of this video of me listening to Al Green's Let's Stay Together song, cause it was great. Guys, I got drunk for the first time ever on Halloween. I should have, I guess, put a trigger warning. Cause, yeah. I got drunk and I threw up 14 times. And I'm never getting drunk again because it's not part of the 5 precepts. But I threw up Kool-Aid, so my throat was red, and I added a little bit of like red down here. And I'm gonna color in the hair. Cause green hair, yeah. I also like this hair because it's my Minecraft character's hair. Like, it's got the green old man wispies on the side, and I think that's freaking wonderful. So yeah. And I hope this video inspires you to create something expressive. Like, if you're feeling nasty today, make like a slutty clown. What's great about clowns, or just like drag in general, is how exaggerated it is. So I think it'd be wonderful if you guys are able to express yourself on paper, visually, with the drawing. I haven't been writing recently. I used to like journal a lot, And I just haven't touched my journal in a bit. The last time I touched my journal, I was creative writing. And I don't know, I write enough doing my freaking equations. So I'm just sick of my pencil right now. But drawing, doing theater work, why not? I'm gonna make this clown half the side pale blue, because that's the color I was using before anyway. I'm ready for Christmas. Literally, when October hit, I had a pumpkin spice latte for the first time ever, and that shit is nasty. I really wanted to like it because, like, I'm trying to understand trends. I hated it. I don't know, maybe like the only pumpkin thing I like is pumpkin pie, and even then I have to have like a 1-to-1 ratio of pie and whipped cream, because I cannot eat that shit alone. Anyway, pumpkin spice latte, nasty. I already saw enough orange for the damn month, and that was already October 1st. And I'm like, damn, I gotta wait a whole month. And then Halloween came, and I'm like, yep, I've been waiting for this to happen. And then it happened, and I forget, like, November's a month with, it's an even more fall themed month, and we have Thanksgiving, which I don't enjoy partaking in the eating of turkey just because it's so freaking dry. So I'm probably just gonna go to Jollibee, and I'm just ready for that to pass so that Christmas could come. I'm like ready for all the Christmas music. Christmas, da, 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 Christmas, da, da, da. I don't know how you guys put up with me. I'm like, I wouldn't be surprised if you already clicked off the video of my horrendous singing. I'm gonna sing more though. I love my sister more than anything in this life. I would choose her happiness over mine every time. From what we had aside, I'm standing by her side. You know me satisfied, I hope you're satisfied. Okay, you know what? Am I feeling shitty? Shitty, but not in a bad way. You know, shitty just in like vibey poo-poo joke way. So, instead of like a collar where it's like all frilly and shit, I'm making it out of turds. So we're gonna color it here and there. I'll add some like corn. There's this funny clown called Yucko the Clown, and he goes to conventions clowning people in cosplay, which sometimes is unfortunate, but sometimes he's funny. And he went up to this hot cosplayer and was like, I'll eat the corn out of your mother's shit. And that's graphic. But you know what? I learned that fibers, we can't digest fibers. In my nutrition class I learned this. We can't digest fibers, and so a lot of grains have fibers, and grains like corn have an outer shell made of fiber that doesn't get digested, so that's why you shit out what looks like corn. And fibers also make up beans, because your body doesn't digest fiber. It just it runs straight through your colon and out your ass. And that's why you shit after you eat beans. And I'm like, why do we eat it then if it's like not going to be absorbed and stuff? But I forgot the reason, but maybe it's just because like it actually regulates the system and cleans out all that crap. But people say, or the book said, don't have too much fiber, because when you have the runs, it's taking out so much of your hydration and like all of the nutrients that your colon is supposed to be like getting from your little food ball in it. If you have fiber like rushing it through, the system, your colon doesn't have enough time to absorb all the nutrients. I don't like how overtly submissive this clown looks. Like, the angry side isn't mad enough. It's not. So we're just gonna make the eyebrow like extra exaggerated off the face to like really express I'm fucking mad. Which am I mad right now? I think mad, like crazy loopy mad. I think the shirt under should be a maroon. I don't know what I'm going to do with this picture. I don't want to hang it up. I'm not proud of this masterpiece. And I think because I had the expectation that, hey, I'm going to do improv today in my art, so it's going to be freaking bomb. I had that expectation and I fucked it up. Because now this isn't worth putting on my wall. But if y'all want it, bid in the comments. The limit, no, there's no limit. There's not even a minimum limit. Just whatever your best offer is, and I'll consider it. Anyway, I'm gonna add a halo. And a halo, halo, and a halo, 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 halo. Emotions. Humans are very fickle, running off emotions, deluding themselves with man-made logic. What is true? What's true is that the sky is blue. And because I'm saying that, what makes me saying that true? You don't know? You don't know. Holy crap, this video is 40 minutes. Anyway, guys, this is my masterpiece. We have an anime clown. It's very submissive and devilish. It's not supposed to be submissive, guys. It's supposed to be sad. With a shit collar and shiny halo. Doesn't even look like a halo. Whatever. Am I proud of my work? No. Am I proud of the work I'm doing here and expressing my humanity for the future archaeologists to discover later? What is in a 19-year-old married lesbian's mind? How can she be this cuckoo and be studying engineering? I don't know. Girls can do anything. I can do anything. I've been recently loving Dochi. I love Dochi. Dochi is so good. Guys, I'm gonna put you onto a song that is freaking great. Actually, okay, I don't know if I'm gonna be copyrighted. Which I always get copyrighted when I put my freaking Minecraft videos because the Minecraft music isn't mine. But guys, play Glitter by Lexi Cat. It is such a great song. And I'm gonna break in song right now. This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. in this town we call home. Everybody hail to the pumpkin song. Wah, 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 ah, 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 ah. The reason I sing that song is because I was inspired by my child, Jake Wellen. Hey guys, I'm Jake Wellen. And I know I'm a little bit goofy and shit, but I'm living this shit. My life is so great. I get high with my mama. We go to the beach. We go get freaking wasted. Just kidding, guys. Don't do drugs. Don't do alcohol. I remember I had a great time when I went to Santa Cruz and my mama had Rocky Road with cashews in it. I didn't know they made cashews in that. So amazing. Guys, my mother needs to make a GoFundMe because I think these little teeth that I have make me look so goofy, but I'm trying my bestest to feel good about my teeth. I have a little lame arm. I have a little lame foot. But my mama says it's okay. It's okay to be different. I even have this little pendant. And it reminds me of Nemo. Nemo had a tiny fin, and I have a tiny leg. So Nemo is my idol. Anyway, I have to go. Bye-bye. Oh my god. Jake Quillen just fucking committed suicide into the trash can. Did you hear that? The crash? I need to resuscitate. I don't want to live. Life is too hard. Take me back. Jake Quillen, please. I'm your mama. I don't want you living this life. Like you have a smile on your face that I strive to have. I need to charge my phone. Charge my thingy. Jake Quillen. You bring so much joy into the world. Why do you want to leave it? It's hard. So you know how many brothers and sisters and cousins I have died every single year for Halloween? You sadistic a-holes carve freaking shapes into their face, their whole entire body. You gut them out. And you call that humanity and the creative arts. Carving pumpkins. What if we carved you? That's a grotesque sight, isn't it? Yes. I can acknowledge that. I don't know why we do that to gourds. Gourds are so good. And you make pie out of us. You make pie. I'm not even that yummy. You have to have 1 part of whipped cream and 1 part of pie. Of pumpkin pie. And you kill my family and you say it's okay. Why should I live? 'Cause you're my pride and joy. Please, Jake Quillen. The woman that brought you to my life. She made amends. I know how painful this life can be. But you need to know it can be beautiful. I was meant to be yours. You were meant to be mine. Jake Wellen. Our love is God. Our love is God. Okay, Mama, I'll stay. I want to be happy. I want to be happy. I'll stay. End scene. But you guys, it's not a joke. Suicide is not okay. I care about you, and I don't want you to go. Cause hello, I need a fucking audience. But yeah.